grade 5. Today we are coming to an end of our first term. So, we feel that each one of us should be appreciated for the efforts we have made to make our class a learning hub. So, let us share it and let us all appreciate each one of us. I want you, when somebody appreciates you for your specific quality, you will write it in the anecdotal moment of your diary. And we will start with here, speaking about the relevance of what are we doing today.
Okay, so should we start with Dhruv Aruna?
Yes, let's start with Dhruv Aruna. Who is going to speak about Dhruv Aruna? Chance.
Basically, he has improved on his courage and in the sports field. So he does not like crib and does not like it's not a goal or it's a goal. He's like he's fair. He's honest with the effort.
All this added value to the class and made it a learning hub. He says, Dhruv Aruna do a fair play on sports field. You said that he has stopped calling names. So how does this add value to the class as a learning hub?
There will be less distraction with everybody. So if he stops calling names, we always tend to learn more and not get disturbed.
So you will have to look to Sparsh and Sparsh should receive it. Okay.
Sparsh used to do not talk so much. Now she talks, and whenever she talks, she gives a good idea about the topic we are learning about right now. If any work is given to her, she does it very neatly.
So can we now talk about Dhruv Kabra?
If somebody is sad or he is a little disturbed, he will go and make him feel happy. He thinks every time before he takes any step, that is which helps him a lot in everything he does. Dhruv is like a good friend. Whenever we have any problem or an issue, he's the first one to come and give a strategy and make us satisfied. And so he becomes a good person for us.
Who wants to speak about Simran?
Simran she's a good idea person because when we are making the PPT for the sports day, we were in the same group for the decoration PPT. So she was giving a good idea. She was telling this should come here, this should come here. She was giving in a flow. So that time she was giving good ideas. So I think she's a good idea person.
Ma'am, Simran is more helpful now because first she would not give things if she has many pencils or pens. Now if we ask her to give anything, she gives happily.
Somewhere I get stuck and then when she speaks, I understand it much better.
Try a lot first from small things, but now she does.
She does sing. That's correct. Okay.
Talk about Sandesh.
Ma'am, first Sandesh used to ask a lot of questions and half of the questions they were like not meaningless. Now he asks questions but they are meaningful.
Okay. So he adds value by asking sensible questions.
Yes.
Keshav.
In the illustration, I was confused that what do I illustrate. So he gave me idea to illustrate one girl and one boy playing football.
I want to ask grade 5. When we say learning hub, what do you mean by learning hub? Okay, who starts with?
I'm a behavior.
What do you think?
Which?
Ma'am, but like how they are behaving with the friends.
Ma'am, a team. Ma'am, participating.
Participating in any discussions that happens in the class.
Bravery.
What do you mean by brave? Being brave.
If someone is in trouble, our peer then immediately helps them.
Okay, so showing the courage, not standing like a bystander, but going and helping that person. Okay.
I think that giving others a chance to speak is the most important.
Yes, giving others a chance to speak.
Respecting your peers.
Okay, respecting. What do you mean by respecting?
Like not like as Vani said, not interrupting them or listening to their point of view.
Like if someone is speaking in a class, then we should accept their point of view, not this is wrong or this is right. So we should first listen to the one thing that they are saying, and then we should comment. Respect, like we need to respect each other, not like, and if we are saying also something, like in this session only, if we are appreciating someone, like from our heart, not just to say that you are good.
Okay, so if these are the criteria for our class to become a learning hub, so do we all agree that we are doing all these things that our friends have just now said?
Yes.
So the class is a learning hub, and we are going to take it forward to second term too?
Yes.
And we will continue the good work in the second term also. Yeah.
The process that you're going to see now is a feedback process. The feedback actually helps the kids to know how they are moving and where are their struggles, and the feedback is very personal, like it is one-on-one, like we talk to the children directly. Now in this particular feedback that we have, the tone is actually appreciative and applauding. This is the kind of feedback which we give to the children towards the end of the term. So it is actually to make them leave at a very high note and feel good factor. But while we are giving a feedback, there are certain criteria we keep in mind is like we sit in a circle. The purpose is that each child is able to see the other child, and in this particular process it is going to be more of peer appreciation. So the kids are going to talk about their peers. We talk to the kids before we come in for this appreciation, that what is the criteria, what is expected, and they so you will see that they make eye to eye contact with the person they are speaking about, and they speak like directly to the child that they are giving a feedback on. So the tone of our this conglom or this process is going to be appreciative and applauding. Like in our curriculum, we have the children do various kinds of activities, and after every activity we have a feedback session where the children are given feedback on how they have performed on the criteria that was set for them. It is about how they have done, and it is also like advising them, giving them strategies to how to improve. So there can be feedbacks, can be about the critical feedback, wherein we are very critical about the criteria and how you have done and how you can improve. And then we could have something about the behavioral, where we sit, the whole class sits together and we have a feedback session about our social emotional issues that we have. So we have those kinds of feedback sessions too. This particular feedback session that you're going to see is more about appreciating and applauding, as we are doing this towards the end of the term, and we have had many critical feedbacks. The session that we are going to be sitting in is that the children will sit in a circle. The idea is that every child is able to see each other, and the children, when they are giving the feedback to their peers, they look at the peer and they address the peer rather than making it general. So it is very specific. Suppose I say that Akshay is very helpful, then I also give an anecdote that why of the thing where that being helpful was demonstrated by the child. So it is very specific, and it is not a general statement that we make.